Brunswick bowling fans, this is my brand new Brunswick Combat, and I'm going to show you guys what you can do to this Combat to make it even better than it already is. So mine right now out the box is a little shiny. I'm going to show you guys the performance that it has at this level, and then we're going to go across, maybe change the surface a little bit, get a little more performance out of it for me, because I think I want it to be a little bit smoother and a little bit earlier than it already is right now. So I'll show you guys what it looks like right now on the sports shot we got out here, and then I'm going to change the surface, and I'll let you guys decide, and I'll decide what surface is best for me and what surface might be best for you guys out there. So this is my brand new Brunswick Combat, and I'm gonna tweak the surface a little bit, but for right now, this is how it looks out the box. Really nice and smooth. Oh, that's so bad. All right, so you guys saw it at the factory surface, which I believe is a compound on top of this pearl cover stock. It's smoother, but it definitely hooks a lot. So what I'm gonna do, since it's a little smoother, what I like to do is make my ball even smoother on top of that. So I'm gonna hit it with a 2000 pad just to take the cover stock and some of that shine off of it. Try and make it a little earlier, but also keep grip with the lane. So when I move left, it's still smooth. Whereas when I move left out there, you saw it be a little sharper. And when I move right, it actually can dig in some of that oil. So right now it's a little over under for me. These pearl ASIMs always are kind of a struggle for me. So I'm gonna hit mine with a little bit of surface and show you what it does at 2000 grit. Standing in the same spot still. I would say one super important thing about using surface is to make sure that you don't just take that pad, hit your ball, and assume that that's what it's going to be at. So for me, it's really important. I hit my ball with a 2000 pad. I've taken now 2 or 3 shots, and now I can adjust to what the ball is actually going to be like. It takes a couple shots for that surface to wear in, and then that is about what your ball is going to be at for the rest of the way. So I've thrown 2 or 3 shots. Now I can line up and actually throw it how I think it's going to be for the next, 2-3 games. What? Like scooted the pin over to the right. Probably didn't need the extra. Throw it slower from there. All right, so what you saw out of the ball at 2000 grit was a lot of hook, a lot more hook. We're now gonna go even further to 1000 grit, which will be our final grit. So we had out the box 2000, now 1000. I'm expecting even more hook, even earlier, even smoother. So I don't know if that'll be good or bad, but the only way to decide is after. As for the 2000 grit right now, I really liked it. Allowed me to move further in, get a little more performance out of the ball overall, a little more hook. And what you saw me do at 2000 was I moved my feet in and I had to loft it a little bit just because the lanes were hooking a little bit early. Not necessarily the ball, but these have been bowled on all day yesterday by some pretty high level, pretty high rev rate bowlers. So I had to move in, loft it a little to battle some of the early hook, but it looked great. Drove through the pins a little bit better than it did at factory surface. So I think 2000 is definitely the choice over the OG out of the box finish for me. For you, it might be different. But now we're going to test it even further, go to 1000 and our final grit to test the performance at a little lower and a little more hook overall. Start where I finished with the other one. So that was the 1000 grit. You saw me move a little bit deeper and then actually have to go back a little bit and just up the speed. The 1000 grit for sure needed speed. I needed to throw it faster. I needed to keep it a little more in front of me, where the 2000 grit, I could actually throw it slower, kind of circle the lane a little bit, but with the 1000, it actually didn't make it across that front part of the lane unless I used some speed. So for me, there's 3 surfaces and 3 different uses. If I'm bowling on the house shot, I'm leaving it shiny. Out of box, I think it's really good. I don't have to move so far away from it. If I'm bringing it to a tournament or I don't know what pattern's out there, 2000 grit's the best for me. It allowed me to shape it. I could move a little straighter and throw a little firmer if I wanted to, but I didn't have to. And I could also take a step to the right, throw it slow, and kind of bank it off that 6-7 spot down lane and still get it to go through the pins. As for the 1000 grit, had to keep it in front of me. Maybe those of you who have higher ball speeds want to hit it with a little more surface, 1000 grit. But for me, it made me do something that I'm not the best at, which is throw it hard. I like to throw it firmer, but I don't like to be forced to throw it firmer, especially if the lanes are hooking, then that would take that 1000 grit completely out of play for me. So 2000 grit is best for me, but this just shows you guys 3 different surfaces, 3 different uses, and don't be afraid when you guys get a bowling ball, whether it's this Combat or any other ball in your bag, to hit it with a little bit of surface, and you can change the performance drastically from front to back, where you can make it hook really early, or you can make it hook a little further down lane by putting some polish on it. So that's a little bit of what I did to my Brunswick Combat and where I'm gonna leave it surface-wise going forward at that 2000 grit. If you guys change your surface on any of the Brunswick balls, let me know down below in the comments what your favorite surface is or what your favorite out-of-box finish is out of all the Brunswick balls. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And until then, click that subscribe button, and we'll be giving away stuff once we hit 20,000 subs here on the Brunswick channel.